Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Space Pirates and Zombies 2. Now, when we left off, we had just found out that Jameson was in fact infected by the zombie virus, and he has now become Zombie Alpha, as you can see on the screen there. So, what we're going to be doing, he actually has a relatively long limousine-style ship, as you can see by the little diagram there, and well, he only has 62 threat. And I know what you're thinking. Only 63 threat? That's actually a lot, but we have 74. So in actual fact, we might be able to destroy him very quickly indeed. But he is level 51. That is basically double our level. So it's kind of, you know, it's one of those. So, yes. It's probably a good idea if you stop reading this and start running. Zombies are not part of a balanced breakfast. Of course not. But I am going to move to you. I'm going to try this. I am going to try this because this is all about fun and we are going to try it. Okay, so 62 threat. I am 100% sure that he is going to have incredibly strong fighters with him, and he has 9 of them. We only have 6. So, that's going to be amusing, isn't it? Yes. Very amusing. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so a zombie ambush is... Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? No, that's not good at all, in actual fact. Oh, no. Okay, well, the best I can do is just try and eliminate as many of the fighters as possible, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to focus on... Whoa! That is a lot of damage! That is a huge amount of damage. Whoa, okay. So, yes. In fact, that was not a good idea, I would say. Definitely not a good idea. As you can see, they are using a type of... What is that? A type of poison gas? It seems like a type of poison gas. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to just eliminate this guy. Or maybe not, as the case may be. I actually ran out of ammunition just as we were about to eliminate him. Well, there we go. At least we tried. At least we tried. I've just lost my engine, so I'm unable to now dodge things and do things like that, but I was hopeful that I'd be able to at least kill one of them, but no. Oh, we did. We actually killed that one over there, but yeah, so as you can see, there is some slight issues with actually attempting to tackle the zombies right now. So, yeah, at least we know now. So let's load the last save. Because, well, what else can we do? And I'm going to be running away now. Yes, I'm going to be running away, thank you very much. And yeah, so I won't be able, I definitely won't be able to take out the starbase, thank you very much, but that was almost doable. I would say that if we were actually with another captain or something, I think we might have actually been able to do a pretty good job there. So, as you can see, there are a few free sectors in the galaxy. So what do we need to do? Find a location to build your capital starbase. You must be level 12. Of course. Now we are level 27, so that should be absolutely fine. So where do we want to go? Do we want to start it right next to the zombies? Probably not a good idea. This guy's actually just running around here and attempting to fight basically anyone that he can get his hands on. I'm actually kind of surprised that this guy did not fight him, but oh well. What can you do, I suppose? So, yes, are we going to go to the Zeta Expanse? Are we going to go to the Lost Soul Atoll? Or are we going to go to... Where is it? What is this? What is this area right here? I actually don't know. It says Hydra? Or something along those lines? I actually can't read that because the scrap thing is over it. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this over here would be kind of nice because it's the furthest away, apart from up there, from the, well, from the zombie menace, I suppose you could say. So that's pretty good. So I think we're going to go over there and do that. That sounds good anyway. So let's build a starbase. How much is it going to take? Okay, well, what do we want? A mining starbase that specializes in armor, a hunter starbase that specializes in engines, shields, hull, or power. I literally have no idea. I suppose I should just make a power one first. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I have no idea what is best. What happened? I feel like it's a Saturday morning. You went on a suicidal rampage after Admiral Ugly went and stabbed us all in the back. I had to sedate you and take over ship operations. Please do not hit me. What? That really happened? Our base is toast. Half the sector is screaming for our blood, rightfully so. And now you are labeling me as mentally unfit for duty? This is my new low point by a huge margin. I don't even know where to begin. I'm so bloody tired. Yes, that's all thanks to the tranquilizers. Allow me to suggest a strategy in your time of pathetic weakness. If we apply enough ordnance and slave labor to this problem, we are left with a survivable remainder. Let us do what we have always done. Rally the simpletons of the galaxy with the promise of candy and credits. From there we can force them to give their lives for our cause, so that we do not have to. Oh, you, Carl, yes. You're right. And you are right for putting me down. I can't fight this new thing with my hate alone. We're going to need to make a pile of new allies, or find a pile of new guns, or come across a pile of luck. Either way, we better start knocking on some doors. Yes, better start knocking on some doors, that is. I agree, very much. You'll be saving the monkeyverse with the power of friendship and hand-holding. This here Metal Mother will bear the burden. She will hold the torch for the herd to follow. Okay, so you must build up your strength before attacking the zombie alpha. Yeah, we know that now, thank you. Expand your empire and mothership to build up strength. Make friends and ally yourself with other factions to further build strength. Destroy infected territory to lower infection strength. Of course, we read all of that in the previous episode. So there we go. We have our own star base, which is actually very nice. So I'm actually unsure how am I going to do this. Alert. Our faction has employment vacancies that could be filled. It is getting pretty dead around here. Oh, well, yes. Try to recruit more captains into your faction. Faction members will help defend your territory. Okay, and zombies. Stickies, I just cannot get my scanning gear initialized fast enough. Ensure you methodically record every encounter with these fascinating life forms. Just try not to let them infect the ship, and wash your hands vigorously. Well, yes, look at his face. Absolutely. Okay, so zombies will slowly try to infect the whole galaxy. Fighting zombies may infect your ship parts. Beware. If a captain is killed by a zombie, they become a zombie. Zombies are single-minded and long for resources. Consider dropping resources as a distraction. How do I drop resources? I have no idea. How do I drop it? Oh well, let's take a look at this. Okay. Finally, we are now in a position where we do not have to perform every single laborious task with our own two hands. This is the top of the so-called food chain. If we wish to remain the apex predator, we will need to staff up with a variety of morons, simpletons, and imbeciles. Yes. You can start your own faction and build your own starbases. Well, we've kind of done that. You can manage the starbase yourself or delegate it to another faction member who will work to maintain it. Every base you personally manage will charge a progressively larger upkeep cost. Give bases to other members to maximize empire profit. Periodically return to your starbases to collect the stockpile it has accumulated for you. Your owned starbases will not expand automatically, but you can do it remotely from a distance. Each starbase has a raiding party you can target on a neighboring faction. Raids will leech resources from the targeted province. Use the My Starbases menu to see an overview. Now that is amazing. Okay, so let's head on in here and take a look. So I can fund an expansion almost instantly because, of course, we are amazing and we have a lot of money. So let's do that. Why not? Okay, so we just did that, really? Okay, so what did that actually do? I actually have no idea. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay. Oh, this is increasing the threat that we have. Okay, so that's great. So I can just literally do this all day because I have so much scrap. Okay, so now we have 34 threat. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so raids. Shall we set this base to raid one of its neighbors? I think we will. But where are we going to attack? I think we will probably attack the yellow faction first. I don't know why. I don't know why I said that, but we probably are going to be attacking them first. What I would like to get, though, is I would like to get Captain Emojane to join our faction. So I'm going to head over to her real quick, and we're going to speak to her and see what she's all about. She has 42 threats, so that seems pretty reasonable to me. Join my faction. Yes, you have joined my faction. Excellent. So she's actually already joined it. That is how easy it is. That is amazing. Okay, so Daisy Danger. Let's go over to Daisy Danger. Oh. Alert, we are receiving an incoming transmission from an unknown sender. This communication may be harmful to your computer. I just said harmful, yes. Elsa, let's get real. I know you are trying to amass a force against me. Do you even realize the opportunity we've been given here? This pointless faction war, the res shortage, it's all going to be a thing of the past within a few weeks. Just trust me, Elsa, this isn't like what happened with Gibson. Yeah, I don't know whether I trust you, seriously. Trust you? How can you even say that to me? Look at your face. This is the clockwork all over again. If you have even a shred of humanity within you, you'll pull out your sidearm and put a bullet in your brain this instant. It was to be expected I would have to trade some of my dashing good looks as I strengthened the bond with the pathogen, but that doesn't make me a slave to it. I did not conceive it possible for you to become even more hideous. The bar has been raised, or lowered. It depends upon your frame of reference. Oh, Carl. Oh, he's very sharp, isn't he? Jameson, just tell me this one thing. How long have you been blowing smoke up my tailpipe? How long have you been this way? You are so hung up on irrelevancy, but I'll answer this one question if it will return you to the realm of reason. I clued in some time after the war. I'm sure I harbored it for a long while, but after we killed the entity, its influence was subtle. Sure, I still carried the pathogen, but nothing was driving it. For years, I literally had 0 symptoms. Without a cure, I knew the UTA would put me on a burn list without hesitation, so I resigned from service and came looking to make peace with you. I knew you wouldn't leave the infection remnant to fester, so it was the best chance I had to find some answers, or at least closure. It wasn't until years later did I begin to realize that this influence was a two-way street. Then things got really interesting. Ooh, well, I don't know whether I blame him, to be honest. He's kind of crazy, though, isn't he? Oh, Carl's face. So that is why the dormant infection we discovered awake upon your arrival. It was reacting to your presence. Very interesting. Are you able to communicate with it in some way? How are you able to pass down your orders to your subjects? Pheromone secretion? Territorial marking with urine? It is the urine. I am certain of it. I'm terminating this transmission. We're done talking to the enemy. Everyone get back to work. We have stickies to waste. Ah, yes we do. We certainly do. But come back, Daisy Danger. I really need you. You are 51 threat. Join my faction, please. There we are. Thank you. Thank you for joining my faction. So I'm actually unsure. What do I do now? What do I do now with these? Can I speak to them? Kick from faction, trade, offer gift, set wingman. Assign this captain as your wingman. Wingmen will follow you and help you in battle. You get less combat experience and loot with a wingman present. Okay. Okay, I can actually trade with her. She has this. Okay, well, I'm perfectly happy not doing that right now. So, these guys are raiding me right now, so I am not particularly happy about that, I have to say. So, we are going to use some more scrap, fund some more expansions here. We have a lot of scrap, so we may as well. And we are going to be raiding over there. Yes. Can I do 2? No, I can't do 2, unfortunately. Okay, so we're also going to be doing that one. Can I do that one as well? I'm actually unsure. Doesn't seem like it. Ooh! Okay, we have a couple of other captains here that I would quite like to persuade to join us. Ah, you need 23 relation. Well, I'm just going to give you a little bit of scrap then, aren't I? There we are. Excellent. Okay, so let's get you to join my faction as well. Oh yes, we are converting everyone to our cause. That is very, very pleasant indeed. Ah, our faction is full? How is our faction full? Oh, we need another base, maybe. Maybe? Do we need another base? Well, I'm actually unsure, but our faction is full, so that's kind of unfortunate, because this guy is 55 threat, which would be really cool, but okay. So, I'm going to go and defend against this raid over here. I think that's probably going to be a good idea. Still beating your fists roar against a brick wall, I see. It really is sad how little foresight you have. And just look around you. Look at all the damage humanity has done. Do you really think I'm in it to make things worse than they already are? If I wanted to destroy humanity, all I would have to do is nothing at all. You might be able to convince yourself this is in everyone's best interest, but I can say without a doubt that whatever relationship you have with this corruption, you are not wearing the pants. You're still not making the logical leap here. Do you know what happens in nature when the alpha dies? Everyone gets a welcome promotion. This pathogen is no different. Without the entity here, its subjects inherit from whatever source is strongest. This is simple evolution. We did such a meticulous job wiping them out the last time. I now have seniority. I'm the alpha now. That means anything infected now falls in line beneath me, and me alone. Not sure about that. While we are making analogies of animal nature, allow me to remind you that it is also common for a variety of lesser life forms to fornicate with siblings. Tell me, how many brothers have you fathered since your decline into the social hierarchy of infectious diseases? It sickens me to think I've somehow helped you achieve your perverted goals of conquest. I should have ended you years ago when I had the chance. Helped me? Elsa, without you, none of this would be possible. You put me on the throne. You literally gave me a base, an army, and a golden opportunity. I'm here because of you, a means to an end. Consider that before you come knocking on my door looking for a fight. Oh, okay, well, we do have an absolutely full faction now, as far as I'm aware at least, but we're going to be heading on in here to prevent this raid from continuing, because really, they cannot stay raiding our resources. That is just rude. Very, very rude indeed. So let's just try and take these guys out. It is absolutely insanely easy to take these guys out, of course. Come on now. Just shoot it. Yes. Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I like to see. Okay, so there we are. That was relatively easy. And now, can I actually attack this? Can I attack this? There's 14 fighter ships. We might actually be able to. Would we? Would we be able to? Well, we do have 2 of our captains over there. They're doing their own thing. What is it about me anyway? Just why can't I see the fox in the henhouse? This really is happening again. Life as we know it hangs by a thread, and I'm yet again responsible for it. While this is all clearly and absolutely your fault, it would be hypocritical to chastise you for it. A butterfly flaps its wings and a billion stars plummet into a black hole. That is just the nature of the universe. And these things can be impossible to foresee. Your brain is just too small and smooth. The blatant reality is, not only was Admiral Can-Opener able to fool you, but also the ship's computer, and more unintelligibly, myself. He doesn't look pleased. Well, isn't this just tender? Your real problem is you care too much. You talk tough, but I know you better than that. You are not fit to make the hard calls. You think everyone can just get along, hold hands, and pet ponies all day. The reality is, this galaxy is getting crowded. Life isn't very special anymore when it's divided by an uncountable number. Without leadership, without control, people are just an infection too. The sooner you realize that, the sooner we can get back on the same page. Ooh, he is delusional, isn't he? Yes. He is quite. 9000 fails to understand how this beep has communication access to the ship. I also terminally daft that you can't even bring up the receiver when you are done conversing. Stupid. So, beep. Stupid. I really do like Skidpuff 9000, actually. I really do. Okay, so, what is actually going on over here? They're actually fighting bandits. Okay, that's kind of pointless. I am not entirely sure why they're doing that, but okay. Let us head in and see what we can do about taking the starbase? Can we actually take this? Apparently. Apparently we can actually take this. I'm going to do that. Go to war. Oh. Are we going to go to war? Are we going to go to war? Yes, we are. Let's go to war. Why not? Sounds like a good plan to me. So we are going to not focus on the starbase just yet. We are going to be focusing on this guy right here. Right there. Yes. So, let's kill him as soon as possible. Gonna try and take him out very, very fast. Yes, there's my ion beam. That's working rather nicely. And then we are going to do a nice banking maneuver. I'm gonna just charge into my ally there because that's exactly what I do. And then we're just gonna try and focus this guy down. Maybe I can focus him down before he is actually capable of doing anything. Unfortunately, Captain Emojane might actually have problems. Is she dead? Oh no. If she's already dead, that is not good. That is not good at all. I think she is, actually. I think she is, but I've already killed Mr. Man-Eater, so thank you very much for dying. Okay, so I have to reload. My shields are taking a huge pounding right now, so I'm going to try and boost away from the action, try and hide behind this little asteroid here a little bit, try and block some of the missiles currently coming at me, and then we can maybe get our shields back up. Ooh, oh wow, there's a lot of missiles being shot at me right now, but thankfully our miniguns are on the left side, so they'll be able to defend us reasonably well. Now what we need to do is try and stay out of range. We need to use our range to our advantage, because right now the starbase is going to have way too many fighters for actually any kind of offensive to be mounted. So let's see if we can actually make it happen, shall we? Can we? Can we make it happen? I don't know, but right now our shields are okay. They're almost at 50%, not bad. Okay. So far so good though. So far so good. Bear in mind that I don't even have the greatest components in my ship right now, so it's not going badly. It's not going badly, I gotta say, which is kind of surprising. Oh yes, these fighters really don't know what they're in for when they come up against our pulsers. I mean, really, they just die instantly. Let's see if we can actually get a nice fire on one of those. There we go. Look at that, 2,000 damage just from that. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to reload. I am literally going to manually reload. Who would have thought it? Unfortunately, our fighters have all been destroyed. So, yes, because of these little drones that are just wandering around everywhere, unfortunately, our fighters do not have miniguns to actually fight against them, so I'm just going to have to wait around here. Going to boost my shields a little bit here, make sure we are okay with that as well. And then we're going to make our way slowly over to the starbase. Because I'm pretty sure all of the drones are now being taken out. Yes, come on, take them out. Yes, that's what we like. Okay, so I think all of the drones have been killed, and all we need to do now is just circle around the starbase many times and take down its shields very quickly. Unfortunately, it is launching huge barrages of very powerful missiles at us, so we do need to be careful of that. But otherwise, I think we are okay. Let's try and take down the shields if we can. I am taking quite a bit of damage now. Do bear that in mind. Okay, I am going to try and boost away if I can as soon as we run out of ammunition. Okay, I'm thinking I'm actually going to go now, and I'm going to manually reload, I think. There we go. Okay, so not too bad. How many drones do they actually have? Hopefully their shields will be slow to regenerate as well, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so we have our ammunition back at least. So now let's try and get back into the fray, shall we? I'm going to try and get our shields back up, if I can. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and boost them, try and get them back. Okay, their shields are almost halfway regenerated as well, but... well, there's not much I can do about that, obviously. If we're out of ammunition, then I can't really kill them anyway. Okay, so what's this? I want this. Isn't that an explosive of some sort? I'm actually unsure. Okay, well, let's move close, try and get our ion beam to deal a lot of damage. Yes, those things are actually shield dispersers, which is not great, I gotta say. I am going way too close to this guy as well, because he does have shotguns. Okay, so this is good, this is good. I think this is actually a pretty good vantage point for us right now, because our pulsers are really doing a lot of damage to it. There we go. We are just out of range as well. We are just out of range of their long-range abilities. Oh, those two. Ah, that's going to hurt. Yep, that hurt. Ooh, that destroyed our engines. That really did destroy our engines. That is not good. Okay, come on now. Come on now. We have it in the bag. We surely have it in the bag. Unfortunately, I don't have the two pulses that were on my engines. So, yes, we're going to have to just go with the normal pulses. It's going to take a little bit of time, isn't it? So I think I'm actually just going to cut away while we continually fire against this guy. I don't think he's going to actually be able to do anything else because I'm going to be facing my left side to him now. Okay, so suffice it to say, that was probably not the best idea. I probably should have gone in with another captain that was actually a little bit more powerful, but yes, at least we live and learn that that was not the right way to go. So we're going to build up a little bit more strength. And I guess that will be it for this episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.